Hello, hello, hello from sunny Central Florida, Zone 9B, here in Plant City, Florida, on April 3rd, 2026. And I wanted to show you something. Since what I want to show you is back here in my refrigerator garden, I'll give you a quick little tour of what's going on. Uh-oh, we just got an egg. Anyways, this has been my newest project, and it is in the backyard, and as you can hear, it is with the chickens. The chickens free range, and I grow a lot of my annual vegetables in the backyard here. Most of the perennials are out in the front. So first of all, if these look strange, these are refrigerators that my husband owns his own handyman service, so he gets paid a lot to haul off all kinds of stuff. So I get a lot of stuff free, and then we find stuff on the side of the road. So just about everything here was free, except for the paving blocks. I did buy those specifically for in here to keep the chickens from digging holes. And seeds and occasionally starts in that birdhouse. Everything else was free. Found on the side of the road, leftovers from a job, everything, even the flag was free. The totes, everything. So anyway, so let's go see. I love free, so I will reuse before I buy anything. If I could have got those pavers free, trust me, I would have got them free, but I couldn't find any free. So let's take a quick little tour. Real quick, if you'd like. This here are some cow peas, and I have a cucumber here. I'm trying. I have never ever been successful with cucumbers. I don't know why. I can't do it. I've tried different varieties. I just don't know why. I'm not a big fan of cucumbers either, so I'm really not worried about it. But I had some seeds. I'm giving it a try, and it looks so. But growing up on this, this is an ivy gourd, and it's coming from down here, and I have it popping up everywhere now because it's very invasive, and I grow it out here. It's also growing on the coop and all kinds of places. It'll grow all over the coop, and I have a little chicken garden I started over there because it grows these little fruits. They look like tiny little watermelon to me, and the chickens love them. So I'm growing a lot of their food back here. A lot of stuff. This stuff is my food, so I have to keep it. Protected from the chickens, and this is how I do it. I just got leftover. This is leftover chicken wire from the coop, and then I have other stuff that was left over from other jobs. So I just take this as wrapped, and I keep a stick right here. So I got to do this with one hand, so bear with me. And oops, I just take this and open it up when I want to come in here and do what I want to do, and then just put it back. And I can open on both sides of each refrigerator. So let me put this over here. So what I do to keep it to stay open is I'm trying to do this with one hand. There we go. So I put this on here like that. Okay. Then as you can see, it stays open. So now the door's open. This is just garden bags and stuff I keep in there. So this is what I got going on in this garden bed. Some yummy cherry tomatoes. I got some peppers. Lots and lots of cherry tomatoes. And as you can see, just keep in mind how beautiful these are. Not a single pest on them, right? Okay, just keep all that in mind. I have some new calendulum flowers I'm growing for the first time. I have basils. I have green onion. I even have a voluntary sunflower. Green onion. I have some longevity. Now the longevity spinach I'm new to growing. This is my first year. So it's going to go up on this metal fencing that I'm using as a trellis. So it can grow up all on that. Then I have some Swiss chards, marigolds. I'm new to growing Swiss chards as well, and I sowed a bunch of seeds, not expecting much to happen, and they all came up. And I got little peppers in here, some more basil. So that's what all's going just in this. And of course, the refrigerators, when we got them, we gutted them out. Drilled lots of holes on the bottom. Oops. So let me close this door because I cannot walk away from it. Because they would love to get in here and munch on everything in here. They love cherry tomatoes. They love the greens. Unfortunately, they don't seem to like the longevity spinach. Of course, because that one that... So what I'm going to do is... So I just... And these, even these... I forget what this is for. Even these here were in the trash. And then I just get my pipe here that fell. Just for a little extra protection and make sure it stays closed. Actually, I'm going to stick it right in here. And that's it. Hi, Nacho. How are you? She's our oldest gal. They like to sunbathe right here in front of the mirror during the day. We have mirrors. We pick up mirrors all the time on the side of the road or on cleanouts, and we put them all over the yard because it helps keep away predators. The flying hawks and eagles we get, they see their reflection. Anyways, so in here, as you can see, I have purple peppers, chives, dill, lots more tomatoes, green onions, lots of... There's even more tomatoes and peppers starting down here. Swiss chard, mint, lots of cherry tomatoes. I have cherry tomatoes that grow all over the place every year. I don't even have to plant seeds. And then in here, this is my salad one. We were eating this over the winter, but as you can see right here, it's all going to seed now. It's too hot. So all the lettuce is going to seed. I didn't do too well with this red lettuce. But the loose leaf lettuce, oh, it was awesome. And then in the back there, you can see all the kale. Maybe if it'll, let me see if I can take you up here. There we go. You can see the kale. So I'm just letting, there's dill in there. I'm going to let all the lettuce go to seed so I can... See all the little flowers, the little yellow flowers? So I can collect all the seeds for in the fall. And then I will grow some kind of summer crop in there. There's Taco. Hi, Taco. How are you? Her and Nacho, the two white ones, are our newest additions. The last two we're going to get. So that is the inside of this little... my garden. And then if you walk around, ouch, I just walked into something. Oh, that hurt. I had a nice papaya here, but the freeze, our winter took it out. And then across here, this one I have a little more flowers. I'm trying to grow way more flowers this year. But I also have some... I can't remember what these are. I can't remember what these are. If you remember what these are, please put it in the comment. I bought them and can't remember. And I have another longevity spinach I'm going to let take up on these shelves here. I'm using them up here as one, a trellis, and two, to keep the chickens out, because I have a few climbers that like to climb. This is a temporary chicken run in the back here, which goes to the small temporary chicken coop. So they like to climb on top of there. I have climbers. So this keeps them out of here. But all the rest are just some flowers. And then here, more flowers. This was a, my husband brought this home from a job. They didn't want, it's a cooler on wheels. So again, cleaned it out, drilled some holes. And yes, I have to keep stuff up to keep the chickens out. But this is all flowers except for the pepper in the middle. So there's more peppers, beautiful peppers, and more of this. I can't remember what this was. Oh gosh, I can't remember what it is. Okay, so back to the refrigerator garden. And then here, the pot was free, the table it's on is free, the blocks were free. So that's more flowers. I even have a voluntary something growing here. Could be a pumpkin. I don't know. We'll find out. A squash. But what I wanted to show you is here I have milkweed. And take a look what is on this milkweed. Now I plant milkweed all over. And this is why. Do you see all those tiny little aphids? You see them? They're hideous. They're ugly. And they're all on the milkweed. But guess where they're not? They're not on my tomatoes. And they're not on my peppers. Because they're on the milkweed. They prefer milkweed. So if you plant milkweed, oh gosh, I hurt my leg, all around, chances are the aphids will go to your milkweed. Now the test will be in the heat of the summer. I'm going to get cuttings off of that and start some. I want to try milkweed inside. I don't know. I'm debating because if I have it inside, then it's going to bring the milkweeds in. So I think I'm not. I want to get more going outside and around it. So like on this corner here, I have a pigeon pea I started. Or is that a moringa? I can't quite tell. It's either a pigeon pea or a moringa I planted in here. To help provide some sun, because in the heat of the summer, these refrigerators are going to get blasted from the sun. So that's why I had a papaya. I had 2 papaya trees growing here. One in here and one in the bin. And one behind me, but I lost those. Anyways, I'm going to get some milkweed here as well, and then some in the front to help keep the aphids off, to see how long I can grow these tomatoes and peppers through the summer. Yeah, so anyways, I just wanted to share that little tip. Yeah, because it's going to get hot here in Central Florida. Alright, I'll try to do an update in a few months to show you and let you know if I get more marigolds planted around. I mean, not marigolds, milkweed, to see if it helps keep the pests off my tomatoes and peppers during the summer. So yes, with that, yes, go grow something. Give it a try, throw it in a pot. You're going to fail at first. You might fail the first 3 or 4 times, but don't give up. That's how you learn. Keep trying. Watch YouTube videos. Watch other gardeners. That's how I learned, by watching other people. So now I'm on here trying to help others. So go grow something so you can eat it. Food prices are getting crazy. Yes. So have a wonderful day, and thanks for visiting. See ya.